Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand. Napoleon Hill, think and grow rich. You've wasted enough time. We all have. And deep down you know it. The years slip through your fingers, one after another, and before you know it, the years that should have shaped you into something more are now nothing but a distant memory. You sit there, wondering where the time went. How did you get here? It feels like you're spinning in circles, stuck in a routine, chasing things that don't move you forward. You tell yourself, next year will be different. I'll change, I'll grow, I'll succeed. But here's the truth. If you don't make the decision now, nothing will change. You'll waste another year, another season, another opportunity. But this isn't just about wasting time. It's about wasting potential. Your potential. The potential you were born with, the potential that's lying dormant inside you, waiting to explode, to take you beyond the limits you've accepted for yourself. But it's all a choice. And you have to make that choice right now. This is your moment to stop playing small, to stop hiding behind the excuses, to stop pretending like you're not capable of the greatness that's calling your name. You were meant for more, much more. You were born to leave a mark on this world, but only if you act now. So stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop putting off the future. Don't let another year slip by unnoticed. Because, my friend, if you don't act today, you're already losing. You're already allowing life to dictate your course. Let's change that. Together. It begins with your mindset. This is where it all starts, right between your ears. What you think is what you become. What you believe is what you create. Napoleon Hill, in his timeless wisdom, said that whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. That's not just a catchy phrase. That's a law of life. A law that's been proven time and again. But it's more than just believing in success. It's about understanding that you, right now, control your thoughts. The thoughts you entertain today are the ones that shape your tomorrow. Every successful person, from Edison to Carnegie, Disney to Ford, they all shared one trait. They understood the power of belief. They understood that before any achievement could be made, it had to first exist in their minds. It had to be something they were willing to believe in, no matter how impossible it seemed. And they were willing to guard those thoughts with everything they had. That's where you start. You have to guard your mind like a fortress. You have to stop letting negativity, doubt, and fear seep in. Those are the thieves of your potential, the silent killers of your dreams. You have the power to control the narrative of your life. The moment you decide what your mind will focus on, you take the first step toward claiming the success that's yours by divine right. But belief isn't enough. Belief without clarity is like a ship without a rudder. You need a clear vision, a path that guides you through the fog. Without a vision, you're wandering, and wandering leads nowhere. Hill taught that you must have a definite purpose, a burning desire, something that drives you every single day. But what is your vision? Do you even know? Most people don't. They wake up, go to work, follow the same routine, and wonder why they're not making progress. They don't have clarity, they don't have direction, they don't know where they're headed, so they're not sure how to get there. Without clarity, you will remain stuck. And I'm not just talking about vague goals here. I'm talking about crystal clear, vivid goals that leave no room for ambiguity. Your vision must be so precise, so clear, that it fuels you every day. You need to see it with absolute clarity, to feel it, to know it's already yours. You must believe that the life you want is possible, and then create a roadmap that will get you there. It's time to get specific. It's time to set a vision that excites you, that challenges you, and that pulls you out of bed every morning with purpose. And here's where many fail. They let fear, doubt, and the weight of the world stop them. They let uncertainty take root in their hearts, and then they shrink. But not you. Not anymore. You've got a purpose. And with that purpose comes discipline. Discipline is the bridge between vision and success. Hill wrote that discipline is the master key to success, and he couldn't have been more right. You want results? You have to do the work. You want to change your life? You have to commit to the process. Day in, day out, every single day. That's the price of greatness. It's not about talent or luck. It's about commitment to the process. The unwavering dedication to doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Every single successful person you admire, they did the work when nobody was watching. They got up before everyone else. They worked when the world was sleeping. They stayed late when everyone else left. It's the mundane things. It's the discipline to keep moving forward even when the road is hard and the finish line seems so far away. You must build that discipline now, today, and watch how it compounds over time, turning you into the person you've always wanted to be. But here's the thing. Discipline without action is like a car with no engine. You need to move. You need to get into motion. Every thought, every decision, every moment of clarity, every ounce of discipline must be followed by action, because without action, nothing happens. You've heard the saying, ideas are a dime a dozen. But you know what? Ideas don't change the world. Action does. You can think about your goals all day long. You can write them down, plan them out, dream about them. But none of that matters if you don't take action. Action is where the rubber meets the road. You can't wait for the right moment to start. You can't wait for the perfect conditions. Those never come. The perfect moment is now. The best time to start is today. You'll never be fully ready, and that's okay. But you have to start. You have to begin. No matter how small the steps, no matter how uncertain the path. Just start and keep going. Step by step, day by day, inch by inch, because every moment you delay is a moment lost, and those moments add up. And in this journey, there will be challenges, there will be setbacks, there will be obstacles that try to break your spirit. But the greatest secret of all is this: it's not about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. Resilience is the name of the game. Hill said, "The only limitation is that which one sets up in one's own mind, and resilience is the muscle you build to push through those limitations. When you face challenges, don't shrink, don't hide. Rise, rise stronger, rise smarter. Every failure is a lesson, every setback is an opportunity, and every roadblock is a stepping stone. Don't fear difficulty. Don't shy away from hard work. Embrace it. It's the fire that forges you into greatness." Now, as you push forward, remember this: gratitude is a game changer. It's easy to focus on what you don't have, to see what's missing from your life, but true power lies in appreciating what you already have. Gratitude grounds you. It reminds you that success is not just about acquiring things. It's about appreciating the journey, the lessons, and the people who come along the way. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from scarcity to possibility. When you focus on what's already good in your life, you attract more of it. And the more you appreciate, the more you open yourself up to receiving even greater things. The final lesson is one of adaptability. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and that's okay. The most successful people are not the ones who never face failure. They are the ones who learn how to pivot, how to adapt, and how to keep moving forward in the face of change. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to control every outcome. What you need is the ability to adapt, to learn, and to keep going when things don't go your way. Flexibility is the secret weapon of the successful. So, here's the truth. You have everything you need to succeed. You have the mindset, the vision, the discipline, the action, the resilience, the gratitude, and the adaptability. It's all within you. Now it's time to act. Now it's time to stop wasting your precious time. This is your life. This is your moment. You have everything you need to create the life you've always dreamed of. It starts now. So stop wasting another year. Because that year will never return. You won't get it back. You won't get a do-over. And if you keep putting your potential on hold, if you keep making excuses, playing small, and waiting for someone to save you, you'll wake up one day wondering how it all slipped away. This isn't a rehearsal. This is your life. And your life is happening right now. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when it's convenient. Now, the clock is ticking, and whether you act or not, it's moving. Time is the one resource you can never earn more of. So ask yourself this: if not now, when? Or if not you, who? Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Thomas Edison. He wasn't born a genius. He wasn't handed success. He was deaf in one ear. He was labeled difficult. Teachers gave up on him, but he refused to give up on himself. He failed over 10,000 times before he created the light bulb. Most people would have quit after 10, or even 1. But Edison understood something most never do: that failure is the cost of greatness. He didn't waste his years trying to avoid mistakes. He used those years to build his legacy. Every failure was simply a stepping stone, a necessary part of the process. He wasn't afraid of time passing. He was afraid of not using it. Be like Edison. Let the fire of failure refine you, not destroy you. Or look at Abraham Lincoln, a man who lost countless elections, a man who buried his children, a man who faced depression so deep it nearly crushed him. And yet, he became one of the greatest leaders in human history. Why? Because he didn't waste his pain. He turned it into purpose. He didn't let loss stop him. He let it mold him. He understood that adversity is the birthplace of strength, and that purpose doesn't come from comfort. It comes from struggle, from standing tall in the face of everything that tried to break you. What you're going through now, it has meaning. If you let it, don't waste your struggle. Use it. You see, everything you need is forged in the fire of challenge, but fire only sharpens those who step into it. You must step in. You must stop running from resistance and start running toward growth. Stop avoiding the hard things. The hard things are your training ground. Every discipline you master, every hour you invest, every weakness you confront. It's all building you, brick by brick, strike by strike. The version of you that you dream of. It's not built through comfort. It's built through commitment, through relentless focus, through showing up when it's raining, when it's quiet, when no one's clapping. Show up anyway, because while you're waiting for the right time, someone else is out there making moves. While you hesitate, someone else is building. While you procrastinate, someone else is sacrificing for the very life you say you want. The truth is, life doesn't wait. Success doesn't wait. And neither should you. This is your moment to step up, not to prove anything to the world, but to prove it to yourself, that you are worthy, that you are capable, that you were born for something more than mediocrity. The only thing standing between you and that future is the choice to begin, and the courage to keep going when it gets hard. And yes, it will get hard. There will be days you want to quit. There will be moments you doubt everything. That's normal. That's human. But here's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The ones who win don't wait to feel ready. They act in spite of fear. They keep showing up even when the motivation is gone. They choose discipline over distraction, purpose over pleasure. They don't get addicted to comfort. They get addicted to progress. You have to decide what kind of person you want to be. Do you want to be the one who looks back with regret, or the one who looks back with pride? The one who explains why it never worked out, or the one who became the example? Make the decision now. Draw a line in the sand and say, I will not waste another year. I will not waste another day. I will build my future with my own hands, and I will start today. That means cutting the noise. It means ignoring the opinions of people who've never built anything. It means turning off the screen, waking up earlier, staying up later, and doing the work. It means taking responsibility for your life. No more blaming circumstances. No more waiting for someone else to fix it. This is your responsibility. Your dream. Your legacy. Take ownership of it, because one day you'll look back. You'll remember this moment, and you'll either feel proud that you stepped forward, or you'll feel the sting of regret that you didn't. One day, your kids, or the people who follow your example, they'll ask you what you did with your life. What will you say? That you waited? That you watched others rise while you stayed afraid? Or will you tell them that you fought for your future? That you gave everything you had? That you became someone they could be proud of? It's not too late. It doesn't matter where you've been. It only matters where you go from here. The past is over. The future is waiting. But you must rise to meet it. That's the cost of greatness. And it's a price worth paying. You were not born to be average. You were not created to blend in. The dreams inside you, the fire, the hunger, they are not random. They are divine. You have a calling. And that calling will not be silenced until you answer it. So answer it. Stand up. Speak up. Rise up. Step into the life you were born to live. This is not a game. This is not a rehearsal. This is your life. Stop wasting it. Get up. Begin now. And never look back. You still have time, but not forever. So rise. Not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, but now. Because every minute you hesitate is a minute you hand over to doubt. And doubt is a thief. It doesn't steal all at once. It robs you slowly, silently. First your confidence, then your clarity, then your momentum, until all that's left is the shadow of who you could have been. But not you. Not anymore. You weren't created for timidity. You were designed with power, precision, purpose. That fire inside of you, it's not random. It's not noise. It's the voice of destiny trying to wake you up. The problem is never the lack of opportunity. It's the lack of urgency. People don't fail because they aren't talented. They fail because they keep waiting for the perfect moment, as if greatness waits for permission, as if purpose waits for comfort. It doesn't. Look at the men who changed the world. Andrew Carnegie started as a poor Scottish immigrant, working 12-hour shifts in a dirty cotton factory. No money, no connections, just a burning desire to not die unknown. He didn't wait to be discovered. He created value, brick by brick. He read. He learned. He served. He sacrificed. And he became the man who built empires and mentored giants. That is what belief plus urgency plus action can do. That is what refusing to waste your years will make of you. Walt Disney went bankrupt, mocked, rejected hundreds of times, fired for not being creative enough. Imagine that. The man who imagined the impossible, being told he had no imagination. But he didn't accept it. He didn't waste time arguing with doubters. He went quiet and built. He knew that vision is louder than defense, that progress silences critics, and that faith in your mission must burn hotter than the fear of looking foolish. You want your life to change. Then get serious about your vision. Stop telling people what you're going to do. Show them. Build something so undeniable that the world is forced to respect it. But it starts in the shadows. It starts in silence. It starts when no one is watching. And it starts with you doing the damn work. Consistently, relentlessly, obsessively. That's what separates the remembered from the forgotten. There is no shortcut. There is no cheat code. The only secret is sustained focus. The only hack is hard work over time. And the reward? Freedom, purpose, peace. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. Your standards rise. Your character sharpens. Your inner world becomes unshakable. And when the inner world is mastered, the outer world bends to match it. So what is stopping you? Is it fear? Good. Let it sharpen you. Is it failure? Even better. Let it teach you. Is it fatigue? That's the cost of momentum. Wear it like armor. Is it the voice in your head that says, "You'll never be enough"? Drown it in discipline. Because the only voice that matters now is yours. The one that says, "I'm done wasting time. I'm done playing small. I'm done giving my power away." Say it with your actions. Wake up earlier. Study deeper. Move with intensity. Prioritize your mission above your mood. Refuse to negotiate with procrastination. Refuse to be seduced by comfort. Comfort kills more dreams than failure ever will. Stop chasing easy. Chase meaningful. Chase excellent. Chase your edge. And if you fall, fall forward. Fall while swinging. Fall while building. But never fall back into that version of yourself that gave up on possibilities. Understand this. Life is not measured in time. It's measured in decisions. And right now, you stand at a crossroads, the comfortable path or the committed one, the familiar you or the future you. You can't have both. You have to choose. The path of the few, the path of the uncommon, demands sacrifice. It demands consistency. It demands that you become your own motivation, your own validation, your own ignition. And what do you get in return? You get to look in the mirror and respect the person staring back. You get to sleep at night knowing you didn't settle. You get to wake up with purpose and not regret. You get to live instead of merely existing. That is the reward. Not just wealth, not just status, but soul-level alignment. Knowing you answered the call, knowing you showed up for your life, knowing you became the person your younger self hoped you'd be, and the one your future self won't apologize for. That's what's at stake. So make the decision today. Make this the year you turn pro. Make this the season where mediocrity dies. Make this the chapter where everything changes, not because the world gave you permission, but because you gave yourself no choice. Burn the ships. Leave no room for retreat. Throw your old excuses into the fire and light your path with their ashes. Declare war on the voice inside that says, "You're not ready." Because you are. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too old, too young, too tired, too anything. You are exactly where you need to become everything you were meant to become. But the clock is ticking. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the future whispering, "I'm waiting for you." So go, and don't look back. Your life is calling. Answer it. Now.